KBG, what it do, man? We back with another video.
Back, y'all.
We got Ewu Gang, man. We got Muffled screams lead cops to man's horrifying secret. We got a good one. Make sure y'all kick back, relax. Happy 4th of July.
Happy
Wherever
4th of
y'all
July,
may be
y'all.
at, you know what I'm saying? Just chill out.
Chill out, get y'all
snacks and
barbecue
stuff.
or wherever y'all at. Get snacks, drink.
Y'all better invite us to save us a plate of food too, man. Let's get into the video, y'all.
She made a complaint that says somebody was in the basement and they were injured.
Y'all gotta go.
Huh?
Y'all gotta go.
Well, I gotta ask. I mean, because you're making me...
No, sir. No, sir.
Well, you're making me a little suspicious now.
Right.
Nobody ties in the face. Can we look? No.
But why would a crackhead say that about
the
it?
crackheads? Probably because they want more crack, bro.
Is anybody on that front porch?
No.
So what's that noise I keep hearing? That you keep turning the music up on every time I hear something?
Oh, Jesus.
What?
Police respond to a report of a woman imprisoned in a local residence. They encounter a bizarre homeowner who says their very presence is putting him in danger, but there's no sign of a woman. It's not until a second call brings them back that the cops go inside and make a shocking discovery that's beyond anything they could have imagined. The following report is based on official police records. On the afternoon of May 2nd, 2023, a woman calls 911 in Cleveland, Ohio, to share a disturbing story she just heard from a frightened stranger.
I was just calling because I was at this store, right? And this lady had came out of nowhere and was just like all hysterical and scared and stuff or whatever. I don't know where she went to, but she said that this lady was supposed to be tied up in this basement. Now, I'm only calling because I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight knowing that somebody might be tied up, even if it is a lie or whatever. I kind of believe her because the way she was scared. Like, no, she didn't say anything else.
Officers with the Cleveland Police Department
I'm
arrive
glad
at
she
the
did call.
address moments later.
Man. Some people would have brushed it off probably or something.
Police.
They got the music playing loud.
There's music coming in the back. Oh!
Probably trying to cover up the yellow and stuff, bro.
After a full 3 minutes of knocking, the police finally get a response from inside.
Bro, y'all can't be here like this.
Huh?
You can't be here like this, bro.
I'm just knocking on your door.
I understand that, but you making me hot.
What does that mean?
Right.
I'm about to come up.
All right, come on out.
All right?
You got going on?
How you doing, sir?
Y'all can't be out here like this.
Just so you know, everything's recorded.
Listen,
Yes?
turn those cameras off, please.
Well,
Why?
what's going on?
Can you please turn your cameras off?
You have to give me a reason, and I can't.
He don't even have a reason.
My spot hot. I work for you guys, okay? Long story short, I work for you guys. Please get out of here.
This dude said, I work for you guys.
Long story short.
You making my spot hot.
And that's the reason why you want the camera turned off? Because you making my spot hot?
The only...
Man.
Come on, man. Cut it.
I work for you guys, okay?
Got it.
Long story short, I work for you guys. Please get out of here. You guys are blowing the spot out.
Wait.
All right?
What's...
Who
Acting
you
like he a
work for?
snitch or something?
I can't tell you that.
Why?
I cannot tell you that because I'm not allowed to tell you that. Okay, so just understand that.
Well, here,
Go home.
we have a call. Here, sir, let me just tell you why we're here, and then we'll leave. It could be nothing. I don't know. I don't know anything about you.
All right, I'm just saying, y'all can't be here. Y'all making my spot hot. All right?
After pushing the cops to leave, the man finally asks what brought them here to begin with.
What was your call about?
Did you have a female here earlier that was a white female in a black coat?
Hell no, bro.
All right, well, here's the complaint.
Right, man, she
Here's the
got out.
complaint.
What's the complaint?
She made a complaint that says somebody was in the basement and they were injured.
Man, y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta go.
Well, I gotta ask. I mean, because you're making
No,
me...
sir. No, sir. No, sir.
Well, you're making me a little suspicious now.
Exactly.
Listen, you need to leave.
Not only do the police stick around, more of them soon arrive.
Oh my God, there's too many f***ing people here.
Well, it's no big deal.
Man, it is a big deal.
What?
I'm
I'm
glad
trying to
she
tell you
got
guys.
out.
Look,
We were told that the lady's tied up in the basement.
there ain't nobody tied up in the basement.
Can we look?
No, but like,
Why not?
because I say so.
Is someone tied up down there?
No.
What's your name, buddy?
Yeah, you got something going on.
Yeah, he got something going on.
I'm trying to tell
They
you,
know
I'm
it
a
too.
confidential informant. That's all I have to say. You guys are bugging right now. You guys are
No,
bugging.
that's not all you have to say. Who told you that?
I can't say nothing else.
Well, if there's something down in the basement, we got a
There's
problem.
nobody in the basement. I just do what I
So
do.
why can't I look?
Why do you?
Because all that stuff that went on in the past with those 3 girls, man, we gotta take this seriously.
What 3
We're
girls?
kids.
What 3 girls?
Gina,
I don't know.
all that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I'm
If we
a
don't take this seriously,
I'm
there's something going
I'm
on.
about to give you my social security number.
Oh, yeah.
Stop. Please don't do that.
We're not going to.
Security
Yes,
number.
you should do that. Tell them please not to do that.
While the man appears to believe that his status as a confidential informant puts him above suspicion, the police don't share that view.
Detective Smith, please, go.
Which Smith?
Detective Smith.
The one in...
Second district. Okay, that's how you know now.
Okay, well, I guarantee...
His phone number's right here.
No, listen, we'll call him. Listen, we'll
Don't
call
call
him.
him, don't.
Well, why
Don't
wouldn't I
call
call
him
him?
here. Don't
Listen,
call him
will
here.
you stop talking for a
I
moment?
can't, bro. My life is on the line.
How's
Who's on
your
the line? All you
life?
had to do was talk to us. You're the one who came outside.
Y'all don't know what's going on, baby boy. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, what's-
I got
Once
two
again-
bullets and everything and
Hold on, I ain't
drugs
your baby boy,
and I
so-
got 5 cars out here.
All right.
Y'all about to get me killed out there.
Well, why are you acting this way?
You understand why I'm acting that way, dude?
If
No.
we have to talk to Detective
hell?
Smith and say,
Yeah,
hey,
you
do you
agree.
think this guy would have a girl tied up in his basement?
He's gonna say no.
Is he?
100%, bro. I just
He's
let-
willing to risk his career for all that?
For you.
You think I'm? Oh my gosh, you're gonna take a crackhead's word over Detective Smith's word, right?
I haven't spoken to Detective Smith.
Well, you gonna talk to him. He gonna let you know what's going on. I was down there for an hour with him yesterday.
Okay.
I just left my probation officer.
But why would somebody say that?
Crackheads.
But why would a crackhead say that about
The
you?
crackheads, probably because they want more crack, bro.
Do you have crack?
Yeah,
Why
you?
would I say that? Why would you ask me that on camera?
I don't know.
Why would you do that to me? I know I don't have no crack.
It's my job. Well, why would the crackhead be here then?
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Wow.
He's
And
so
the most
stupid.
confidential informants don't come screaming
That's
out
so
the back
damn
door. I'm
dumb.
a confidential informant, do they?
Despite the suspicious circumstances, the police sergeant lets the man, Delonte Edmund Geiger, go back inside his home while the other cops contemplate what they've heard.
You ever like actually dealt with a confidential informant?
Yeah. And every time they're up to no good and they're coming, that's what they do.
That's how they act.
Yeah, that's how they act. So, I don't know what's up. My only fear is there's somebody really in the basement.
I actually think he's freaking out like that because he's
Up to no good.
yeah.
Yeah,
Feel
that's
what
why
I'm
he's
saying?
doing it.
It's real sketchy. He said me another guy, but you come to him and tell him you're on probation. It's a training thing. And then this guy's like that back there in case you scream for help.
Like girls. Ah!
Right. Obviously, you hear the screams.
If it's a joke, it's one that will become much less funny before this day is through.
Hey, do you mind if the liquor goes?
No, dude, there's too much going on. No.
Alright, stand outside. Leave this crack though in case you scream.
Nobody about to do that in the yard, dude. You got the girls on.
No. Seriously.
No.
It's a crack. Just in case you scream.
No, bro.
They're not coming in.
Oh,
Show my word.
Me too.
Let's just start screaming.
Yeah.
Something wrong.
With that, the police go into the residence, and as the sergeant checks the basement, his backup waits upstairs with Delonte.
I've been stabbed 7 times, shot twice.
Well, have we done any of that?
No. It's just, I'm trying to change my life and work with the police, and like, I just don't do that every day. You feel me?
Turn that down for a little. Actually, turn it off and pull it down. That way I can hear everybody.
Every time I bump that jump, you can cover it up.
Hey, please.
Me?
Alright, so what? Is someone just pissed off at you or something?
I'm trying to tell you, bro. Bring love for these. Dude, never come back here again.
Alright. You wanna learn back?
Man, find that.
What happened to your hand?
What is it? Listen.
I got stripes.
Like what? Yeah.
He got scratches.
I'm about to walk to the store right behind you guys.
Okay.
Oh, nothing down there. See your dog.
Y'all gotta find them.
Look at it.
Good boss.
Okay.
Shit, by the time. Remember they left him. Remember they leave him to go back in the house. He probably hide that person or whatever like that, so he could be like, okay, now y'all can come in.
All that time, yeah.
Right.
I know.
As it turns out, the cops will be back sooner than they may have thought. That evening, a woman tips them off that Delonte showed her pictures of a woman being tortured and zip-tied to a chair, warning that he would soon do the same to her. The police go back to the house at midnight, and once again, it's not easy to get someone to the door.
Yeah, he ain't opening now, brother.
Hey, sorry to be here, Phil. Please. Yes, fine. I appreciate this. Appreciate how you focus. Yeah, you know my words. What's up, bro? How y'all doing? Same people. You know? I don't know.
Yeah, he nervous.
Same
Come
people.
to the back, okay? Is that cool? Yeah. You sure? Yeah. That's what I'm doing. Sorry for not letting you in there, bro. Sorry for my attitude, okay?
All good.
Give me 5 seconds.
Give you 5 seconds. No.
The
5
police
seconds
head
to
around the
cover
house to
something
meet
up.
with Delonte, but as one officer stays behind, he hears some loud movements coming from within. Delonte soon lets the cops in, and they head straight down to the basement to continue the search they cut short this afternoon.
So, if you smell them, put your stuff in my nose, doesn't always look good.
I want to catch him.
Now I smell cat pee, sir.
The basement again seems to be absent of any victims, tied up or otherwise, but this time the cops are determined to search the entire house.
Oh, I'm doing house. I got tools all over. Don't let some tools all over. Pause. Lock close the door on you. There's another door behind this door. Okay?
Yeah, I hang out
I'm
up
trying to
here
act
because this is rather fresh.
No worries, got this section off. There's no pattern.
There's some blood right here. There's some blood, like dried blood, I think.
There doesn't appear to be anyone else in the house, but suspicions are mounting, not the least because Delonte has decided the search requires an extremely loud soundtrack.
Just turn it down.
The guy.
Why you keep wanting to play music for?
Yeah.
Turn it down. What's your name? All down.
You hear it?
Turn it all down. Turn it. Good. Yeah, it's somehow on the floor, but yeah, no. I'm gonna see something. I'll want some music down. Can you turn the music down?
Turn it down. Cause what you got it up loud for?
Still wait, so.
He good.
Okay. Just put some handcuffs on.
He know he done now.
No, put the music on.
With the newfound silence, the police turn to Delonte, determined to finally get to the bottom of this runaround. But even on a day filled with rumors, strange claims, and unsettling tips, none of them are prepared for what comes next.
Is anybody on that front porch? No. So what's that noise I keep hearing? That you keep turning the music up on every time I hear something? Is anybody on there?
I heard him dragging something out when we went from the front to the back too, just so you know.
Is anybody in that front room? Because I heard voices or movement or noise. Yeah. Who's up there? Who's out there?
Sweating a lot.
What is that? Can you hear it? Please. Who's out there? Where are you at?
She's under. There's a thing under. Remember I shined my flashlight when you guys went back there?
Alright.
Police.
Boy. Now he trying to play the music.
Yeah, that's why he trying to play the music loud.
Alright. Yeah, I heard him sliding something under there when he went from the front to the back. Where you at? Where you at, man?
We're looking. How you got here?
Yeah, glad he caught him.
Hell yeah.
In the damn box?
No. Ain't no way. No. Whoa. She said she paralyzed?
I think so.
Yo. He had her balled up in that little.
Oh, she did say she said I'm she said she's
Yeah.
paralyzed. Oh
Wow.
Yeah, go ahead and take that ass in.
I'm paralyzed.
How old are you?
60 years? Oh.
What the hell?
Yeah,
Are you injured besides that?
I'm paralyzed.
You're paralyzed.
What's your name?
Cheryl Cyrus.
I'm glad they find her, man.
Yeah, man.
Cheryl? Cheryl? Cheryl.
Yeah, Cheryl.
Cheryl.
Yeah, my legs out. How
We're
long?
gonna be on that coming. I don't want to move you because I don't want to hurt you more. Can you breathe?
I can now.
Okay.
Damn.
The police escort Delonte out of the house as they try to make sense of the bizarre discovery they've made on his front porch.
Cheryl, do you know, is there anyone else here with you?
I don't know.
Okay.
Cheryl,
5 minutes.
How long?
I don't know. I'm hurt.
You hurt? I want to get you out of there, but I'm afraid to move you. I'm gonna let EMS do all that, okay?
Man, I'm glad
What did he do to you?
what that person told.
He did what? He want fire to come, at least get her upright and they start on the backboard. I know, if we get fire here, they can all here. No, but yeah. We gotta know ETA on EMS.
What the hell he had going
I want
on?
to know
Did he stab you?
what y'all think he had going on,
Where
man.
did he stab you, Jay? His arm?
He stabbed her in her arm.
Did he sexually assault you at all? Do not hold your blade. Is it just one day? Okay.
But even with Cheryl Cyrus somewhat responsive to their questions, there's nothing that can fully explain what's going on.
This is the lead.
Dude, there's a lot.
There's a
I
lot
don't even
going on.
know where to begin. This might not be the only victim. But we just searched the house and I didn't find anything else.
As rescue personnel get Cheryl free of the box and transported to the hospital, police conduct another search of the home.
She was supposed to be wearing a pink hoodie
Oh, Jesus.
What?
Cat scared the hell out of me.
Oh, man. Okay.
And the attic's done. But there was a pink hoodie, that was it. She's saying it was this room or?
She just said that like he was transporting her from like the basement up here, like that there was gonna be an AK-47 in here, drugs.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to call the park to find a serial killer.
There's no sign of any other victims in the house, but the one they did find will give detectives more than enough to discuss with Delonte when they visit him in jail the following night.
Obviously, we know some bad things did go down yesterday. Do want to give you a chance to go over it.
Confidential informant.
Damn! Hold on, man.
He did.
Give you a chance.
One night.
What going on with Delonte, man?
What going on with him? Talk about.
You think?
Confidential. What, he a foreman? Whatever that.
Yeah, this dude losing it.
Obviously, we know some bad things did go down yesterday. Do want to give you a chance to go over it.
Confidential informant.
Oh, a confidential
Detective,
informant.
Larry Smith out of the second district.
Okay.
Okay.
How long have you been doing that for?
About a week and a half now.
What that got to do having a person in the box?
And that was hopeless. Like, I wasn't going to kill her, so I wasn't going to, I've been feeding her and, you know what I'm saying, but I just can't have her out on this. Because I'm working with Detective Smith, trying to get him 10 guns, 5 AKs, 4 Glocks, 3. That's supposed to be going into the valley, like next week. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get him Big Red, who moves 6 ounces a day on coke crack, and I'm trying to get him Ghost, who distributes an ounce a day, but like, I found out that this is that, and you know what I'm saying? If
You found out that what?
That what I was taking care of in my house is a rat, and if she would get back out on the street, it's exposed.
Delonte, who calls Cheryl Cece, claims she's an addict, one among many who frequent his house.
Well, she's always at my house smoking dope.
Okay.
Sometimes I take care of everybody on the streets, all the fiends. That's where they live.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Long story short, that's ground zero for the crackheads.
According to Delonte, the entire situation began on April 27th, 5 days before police showed up at his house, wanting to search the basement. In an incident partially corroborated by police records, the car Delonte was driving was pulled over by vice cops. He says Cheryl was in the car as well.
I left my house, and before I got 4 tires on the street, the police is hitting the block. I don't know what's going on. I'm swerving around, up on the sidewalk, trying to get around because I don't know what's going on. Guns in my face, get out the car, get out.
You know, when them high speed chases them.
Get out the car, empty out your pockets. I ain't got nothing, bro. Y'all tripping like y'all just duck, like what's going on? I still, oh yeah, but you know, we can get you for this. So that note's right here, we're gonna get you for that, man. Listen, I cannot go back to prison, bro. What do you need me to do?
Delonte says that was when one of the detectives took his phone, programmed his number into it, and told him, "You're working for me now." But it was how the police treated Cheryl, the woman they would later find in a box on his front porch, that really got his attention.
Detective told her, thank you, bye. Okay. Detective Smith said, thank you, bye. Keep on walking. Okay. Listen to the detectives, and we all got out the car.
It's a wild story.
Go, thank you.
What a fool. You fool up.
It's credit about $200 worth of dope in the car and skill, and you didn't even get searched.
He concluded that Cheryl had set up the traffic stop and would now know that he'd been turned into a confidential informant for the police. The next time Cheryl came over to his house, he decided he couldn't let her leave.
I feel like my life is in danger, bro. People have tried to kill me 3 times already. You feel me? I've been shot in I don't need my underarm, blood, all type of weird. It's crazy. I felt like I was gonna die if I didn't hold her for like 2 days and tell her, like, let her know what was going on. I beat her up, I fed her, showered her, to all type of weird. Made sure she ate. Huh? But I just could not let her go back on the streets and tell everybody that I was working for y'all.
Everything that went through, like the time where you and Cece were together, like what happened during those days?
Like you said, punched on her, slapped on her, till her punched on her, slapped on her, punched on her, slapped on her, punched on her, slapped on her, moved her from the basement to another room, fed her, showered her, gave her some water, put a blanket over her.
He did all that.
I'm just telling you the truth, bro.
No, that's fine.
He did all that.
No.
Okay.
Is that what you about to ask me?
No, I
was about to ask me.
No, like, were you giving her drugs and stuff like that?
Why would I give her my drugs? Why would I do that?
I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
hell no.
That sounds so believable.
So at any point, was she asking to leave, different things like that?
She has nowhere to go.
Okay.
She has nowhere to go. All she was just asking was why. Stop, I won't do it again. I'll never tell, Blash, please. I'll never tell. I know I deserve this, but I'll never tell. Like, that's a code in the street.
That sound like...
While Delonte speaks to detectives, Cheryl lies in the intensive care unit on a ventilator in what the hospital classifies as a declining critical condition. In addition to being on dialysis, she's suffering from swelling to the head and brain, broken ribs, a collapsed lung, and multiple spinal fractures. But according to Delonte, it could be worse.
Go kill her. Would have been dead. Long story short, I wanted to kill her, she would have been dead.
Damn near.
Delonte says that, among other things, he had Cheryl sit down and write, "I am a snitch," and "I am a rat" over and over again. It's worth noting that while the police report from the traffic stop identifies 2 passengers, neither of them were named Cheryl.
So when the first time yesterday with you and stuff like that, they
They actually checked the basement.
Yeah.
She wasn't in the basement. She was upstairs laying down in the bed.
So
we went down in the basement.
So let me ask you, because there was a moment in time, I wasn't there, so I can't speak on it or anything. So there was a moment to where like you were still inside the house for a little bit. Did you have to call anybody to ask if you should let the cops in or anything like that?
My detective.
So then at that point, he told you just to let them in if they want to check the basement.
Yeah.
Who's
He
the
said,
detective?
he said,
That's-
case like matter like this, do not go anywhere until you let them in the house and check the basement. If you don't, they're just gonna come back with a search warrant and check it anyways. I said, all right, back then. 5 minutes. Fella didn't come in 5 minutes. Took me 3 minutes to put her upstairs in the bed. 2 minutes to let them in the house, and 1 minute for them to not do their job and go home. Well, back then, they just wanted to search one room, they searched that one room, she wasn't here, they left.
Okay.
Stupid dude.
Alright. So
Right? You should search the whole house.
yeah.
We found somebody's in the basement. Okay, come on in. Check down the basement. Nobody's there. See you later, sir. Job. Y'all supposed to open up the tables, open up the refrigerator?
Please.
That's a horrible job we all work.
He think he's
Horrible
so.
job.
Becky
I'll
Mary.
first say, listen, buddy.
Pretty serious?
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Okay, well, next time take it serious.
After accepting Delante's feedback on their police work, the detectives move on to the second
give it
visit to his
feedback.
home that night.
Yeah, so the first time the police came, you said you moved her upstairs, right? And then she was upstairs. Obviously, the second time the police came, she was in that tote, right? How did that go down in between there?
Well, they really wanted to check upstairs.
Right, but I'm saying, how did she get in there?
I pushed her in there.
Okay.
And put her downstairs.
Forced her in that thing, boy.
No anything else.
Why'd you have the music going so loud?
Just in case if she made noise they wouldn't hear.
When Cheryl improves to the point that she can speak to detectives, she tells them that Delante, who was her dealer, turned on her and accused her of being a narc. Over a period of days, he beat her, stabbed her, dragged her across the floor, broke a television over her head, and put her in several different containers. She says he also poured water on her to the point she couldn't breathe, and fed her addiction so she could endure the pain. Even still, Delante appears hopeful that this will mostly blow over.
Well, like I said, it'll go from there once you see the judge and like the case starts moving forward.
No, but you guys have to talk to the judge though and let her know that I am a confidential informant and that like I am working with the police. Like I understand I'm in trouble, but what I need you guys to do is like,
well, I'll put in the paperwork to let them know for.
You know what I'm saying? Because I like
you know what I'm saying.
And like I don't want guns on the streets. I don't want drugs on the streets. And I can't do that if I'm in here. Then Detective Smith will buy me out. Believe it or not, if I get a bond, he'll come
Well,
buy
you
me
gonna
out.
get that Detective Smith in trouble if he real.
You know what I'm saying? So I just need a bond. And DT Smith will come buy me out. I'm going right back to work.
But that doesn't happen, and Delante is soon informed that his bond will be set for $750,000. News that he responds to with a middle finger at his hearing. 11 days after his interrogation, he's still in jail when he speaks to his mom on the phone.
You think they lower my bond? If they lower my bond to like $20,000, dude, I got enough collateral to buy my stuff out.
$20,000.
Like I said, I already fucked the bill out with it. He said, just bring my collateral, bring my truck, bring in my trailer, my tools, and I told where I had to put one of my businesses in. And that's what he said. He got home with bond.
We just got to see tomorrow when you go to court. The worst outcome that comes out of this to you is might be 5 years in a file.
But things turn out a bit differently. At a court hearing 6 months later, Cheryl Cyrus recounted the horrors inflicted upon her and told the judge that she remained 98% paralyzed and dependent on others for her basic needs.
Come on.
Delante Edmund Geiger pled guilty to 1 count of felonious assault, 1 count of kidnapping, 1 count of possessing a weapon under disability, and 1 count of tampering with evidence. In November 2023, the judge said, "I've never seen an offense like this in my time on the bench,"
I ain't even never
and
heard of that.
sentenced
Like
Edmund Geiger to 16 to 20 years in prison with an expected release date of April 2039. He's currently incarcerated at the Trumbull Correctional Institution. If you'd like to see select new videos early and help us keep uncovering case files that rarely come to light.
Where's Detective Smith? Where he at? Man. Then the mom said the most thing you be in the asylum. All that stuff that he did to that lady.
You ain't worried about nothing else.
Got her paralyzed. She can't move
98%. He only get that little bit of time.
Right. I feel like he should get more time than that.
Her life is ruined.
Right.
And he can still get out in 2039 and live his life. Her life is done. Come on, man. That's terrible. Terrible.
Yeah, that's terrible. This whole made up thing, Detective Smith, and she's in
he in the form of confidential informant, all this. Doing that to her, she ignored you, stabbing her and doing all this. And
then how do he put his hand on the table like this, trying to make something? He's so professional. Yes, I am working with Detective Smith, and I'm a confidential informant. Or what?
Sound like a fool, man. Hey, y'all let us know y'all thoughts below, man. What other videos y'all want to see? Drop them down below. Drop the links or hit us up, man. Either way. We love y'all. We catch you on this video.
Catch y'all next one.